Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Good afternoon, evening, good morning, wherever you are. Today we are going to be talking about mental health and related to that we're going to be talking about journaling because journaling is so much important for your mental health. And yeah, so it's going to be all about that, how it's going to be useful for you, for me, and how you do it. And I'll quickly walk you through what are the different types of journalings that you can indulge in. So without much blabbering, we should just get started. Okay, so the first part, let me just give you an introduction on what journaling is exactly and how it is beneficial in today's situation, with this whole pandemic and everything going on, how it's going to be so much more useful. So journaling is nothing, basically it is you putting down your thoughts on paper. On It could be a digital medium, it could be your classic traditional notebook and pen, it could even mean recording your daily entries on your phone, maybe on some quick note apps, or by recording them in your voice. So any of these methods can be used to journal. So journaling is just basically you putting your thoughts, what is going on in your head, how you want things to be through the day. Probably if you're going to be writing about a daily entry, how your day was, what was a very specific event on that day, putting that down on paper, all of that is journaling. So now let's move on and understand how journaling can be helpful. First, before telling how it can be helpful to you, I'll just tell you how it helped me out. So I generally have all these thoughts going on in my mind, which is so confusing at times. It tends to overwhelm me. I try and I didn't know how to sort it out initially, and they just kept, like overshadowing me, and I couldn't do anything after that. I always felt low. It made me feel so depressed, sad all the time, and I just couldn't focus and function properly. So journaling literally helped me, because what I do is, and I'm going to be frank that I do not do this every day. People suggest and recommend that you should be doing this on a daily basis, but it is again up to you. It's going to be your practice. Take a book, write down your thoughts whenever you feel overwhelmed. That's what I do. So what I do is, whenever I feel depressed or I feel sad, I feel something is not in my control, or even when I feel too happy and excited about something, I just go and write it down in my journal. I'll show you my journal later. But yeah, for now that's what I do. That's how it has helped me. So when I write down my thoughts, it helps me feel that okay, I have it down somewhere, I have put it down in the paper, I can go back to it, refer to it later. For now it's just done and dusted, and let me just focus and move on with my day, with my life, and with whatever I am doing. So that's how it has helped me. Okay, so and that's how it will help you. Say for example, you've just had a huge fight on the phone with your friend, and it's constantly eating up at you that oh shit, I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have had this conversation in such a way, it could have been better, I could have said this, how I could have made it less argumental in the way it went. So just write down all of those things in your book or wherever you're going to be noting down your entries, and leave it for that moment. Just take a calm breath, take a deep breath, relax, and then go back to it later, refer to it later. So what happens is, basically when you put down your thoughts on something concrete, it just feels more like okay, it is there somewhere, I do not need to deal with it right now, I do not need to bother about it, and it just feels like you're putting it out from your brain and just putting it on the book, if that makes sense. It's like just vomiting everything out into the book, and that's how it makes your mind more calm, and it makes your mind empty basically. I know in the initial days journaling would be very overwhelming, you wouldn't know what to write. So for that, let's move on to the next part of the journaling, which is the different types of journals that you can use. So for beginners, what I would recommend is, so I have this one-liner day journal, which is a 5-year memory book. So this is how it looks. The link to this will be in the description box below. But apart from this also, there are multiple one-liner day journals. So what this one does is, it's pretty simple to use for people who are beginning off in journaling, or even if you're like too busy and don't have time to journal like long pages. All you have to do is, it comes with these kind of pages where you just have dates written on the top of the book, and then there are years, okay? So there are 5 years over here. So say I started off the journal in 2019. Let me show you. So yeah, this was my first entry. So I started it on the January 1st of January 2020. And I just put an entry. So what you do is you go through each day, you fill in your entries for each day, you put the year, okay? When you finish the entire book, when you reach the last page, that would be the end of one complete year's entry. So it's December 31st would be the last, you put your entry over here, and then you start over again on the day 1 and you will come to the next year. So that's how you have 5 years of entry in this single journal. So you have to just put one single line into it. So the book itself, and a lot of journalers, is that a word? A lot of people who journal, they recommend that you put in happy memories into this basically. But what I tend to do is I just write whatever I feel, whatever was my strongest emotion or whatever was my strongest thought on that day, I put that into this. It takes not even more than 5 minutes if you have to think and put down something. It's just 5 minutes, and it's so handy, it's so tiny, and it's so cute. It comes with this gold foil, what do you call this, page coloring thing. And yeah, that's all you have to do in a 5-year journal. And it's very good because when you read, when you come to the same day, say what is today? Today's 15th August. Say I've already written some entry for 15th August 2019. So I can read it. Oh yeah, I had done this last year, right? And then you get to see how your quality of the year has changed. And so yeah, it's just like a memory. It's like a photo. How you maintain photos. This is like maintaining your thoughts. So that is the first type of journal. And I recommend this to all beginners. So because you don't have to think a lot, you don't need prompts and everything. So you can start with this if you are a beginner. The second type of journal that you can have is, which I also maintain, is a common normal diary like this. So this is, I have this book from Doodle. It's from the brand called Doodle Collection, and I'll try and add the link in the description box. So this one, I'll just take these papers out. So what I do in this is I try and make my customized journal in this. So I just try and make a future log. I put in different pages out here. I put in my different trackers. Then I have like the 2020 intentions and all of those kind of things. So what this kind of journal does is there are no prompts or anything to it. What I do is I directly simply just start putting in Dear Diary entries. So I try and make monthly spreads to it. Like see, I have a mood tracker here. Then I have the habits tracker here. So this is more like a journaling tracker, so I can like just put in everything into it, and then I just start and put Dear Diary entries like this into it. Okay, so I'm not going to show you my entries because yeah, they're personal, they're not supposed to be shown out loud here. And yeah, so that's all. So I just try and fill in for each day whenever I don't really put in every day into this book, which is not so good. You should be writing every day. But yeah, so this is the second type of journal where these are like those Dear Diary entries. So you just put a Dear Diary. Today my day was, I woke up in the morning. I'm going on a social media detox, blah 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 blah. You just write. You can fill pages and pages of this, or you can even just write 3 lines to 4 lines into this kind of journaling mechanism. Apart from that, I even like to put cute entries like the books that I've currently read. So I made this reading tracker. I have this date night tracker. Sometimes my per day entries can also have more than one entry. Like in a day, I may go and write it in different time zones. In different times, okay, so like I'll say I've written something subah mein I've already written something, and then I think arey yaar shaam ko again I feel depressed or sad, so I want to write it down. I go and write it again in the evening. Maybe at night I feel like, whoa, this is like a super awesome thing that has happened, so let me write it down again. So that's how I write it. So it doesn't have to be that you write into it only once a day. You can write it more than once a day as well. So that's how these kind of journals help, okay, because these are customized. You can use it as you want. Just put down thoughts into it whenever, wherever you want to do it. Okay, so that's how this second type of journal works. Now there is another type of journal as well where there are pre-printed prompts. Okay, so they are called 5-minute journals. But if you cannot find those, what you can do is you can make one for yourself. So at the start of the page, like on the start of your journal, just pick any page, random starting page, and write down these prompts based on which you want to fill into your journal. So how the 5-minute journal works is you write 3 minutes in the morning or 2 minutes in the morning and 3 minutes in the night. Okay, so there'll be 2 or 3 questions for your mornings, and then there'll be 2 questions again in your night. So they are mostly kind of what are you grateful for, what are your gratitudes, how would you want your day to be better. Those kind of prompts will be given to you, and you just have to read them, and whatever you feel your situation is on that day, you can just write it down. So that is also a quick technique, and it takes you just 5 minutes. So I have tried that technique as well, but that didn't really work a lot for me, because after the first 2-3 days I just felt that the questions are monotonous, and I didn't really have answers to all of them, like different answers every day. But yes, if you want to start journaling, that's a good way to start your practice. So that gets you into the flow of journaling. You just start with the prompts, and then later on you can switch and move on to your own journal. So that's the reason I like having these kind of blank pages journals. It can be ruled, dotted, whatever, however you like it, but just try and get a notebook for yourself so that you can customize your journal in the way you want. Okay, so you don't have to stick to one particular principle and follow the entire. So finally, I think we did too much of Gyan today, so we're just gonna try and wind up the video now. So lesson for the day and one activity for the day: go pick out any notebook that you have. It doesn't have to be fancy. It can be a simple 50 page wala notebook jo you get in the shop, which we use in schools. Take a pen, pencil, whatever you want, or it can just be a voice memo. Just write down or record your thoughts, whatever you feel today. It could be about my video. It could be that, oh yeah, you know what, today I found this super awesome video by Pam and I'm gonna start journaling. So yeah, just put in some entry and try and keep to it every day, or whenever at least you feel like there's something important happening. Try and record those moments and see how it improves your life. Okay, because this COVID situation that is happening right now, it is so overwhelming for a lot of people. It tends to get depressing, it tends to make you down, low, blue, all of those things. So just try and write down. It's gonna make all of you feel very, very happy. And yes, so let me know in the comment section below if you're gonna be trying this technique, or if you're already trying this. I would love to read your comments. It's just something that has helped me a lot, and I wanted to share it with all of you. It may not be relevant to a lot of you, but I just simply urge you to try it, and I want to just help you guys, in having a healthy mind, because mental health and mental awareness is such a taboo topic. At least in India, I would say. I'm not sure about other places, but I think in India, people still don't talk about it very openly. But this is going to be helping you a lot. So go try it out and let me know how this works for you. That's it for today. I'm going to see you very soon in the next video. Until then, keep journaling, keep happy, stay healthy, and see you again later. Bye. Oh, and I forgot. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go subscribe right now. And don't forget to like, share, and comment on the video, and share this video with everybody who you think needs to get into the journaling habit, or who you feel that have asked you about journaling before, but you didn't know how to help them. This is gonna help them. Okay, so just share it with everybody, and I'll see you again later. Toodles, bye.